Well, hello, my beautiful Aquarians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for the end of November, right through the end of December 2023. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your twin flame reading for those twins who are currently in separation. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. The first pile will be your pile, the second pile will be your person's pile, and the third pile is the unified energy of how things are going to come together, okay? Also, it's worth checking to see if you are in a twin flame connection, because if anyone is mentally, physically, or emotionally abusive, that is not a twin flame connection. That is more likely to be a false flame, and it will waste your wonderful time and drain you of your beautiful love, okay? So I just want you to be aware of that. A twin flame, it is magnetic. It is a craving. It's like you're drawn to your twin and it's an otherworldly experience. But it's more than that. It's actually a very difficult relationship to navigate. It's not like one of those Hollywood movies. So it's worth recognizing that it is more about an activated relationship. It's about accepting your spiritual awakening within this relationship. Both parties, it's more about focusing on your true life's mission, your true life's purpose before you reunite. There tends to be a dynamic where there is a runner, a chaser, and a separation period. Now that separation period, it can last between months, years, okay? And some people do not take the twin flame relationship because they find it too difficult. So I always say do not wait for your twin, because when the moment is right, divine timing will bring you back together, no matter the circumstance. So breathe. Whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. I want you to be aware, okay? Now, when two twins meet, they know instantly that they've met their twin, and there tends to be the chaser who is willing to open themselves up to that level of vulnerability and the depth of emotion to expose their heart and surrender to the union. And then, of course, the runner, they feel the emotions, but they get scared. They feel overwhelmed by their feelings for their person, and they start to get a little bit detached and start to avoid things. They're reluctant to open up and surrender to the union. And, you know, twin flames, it is a projected, mirrored relationship. So when you meet your twin, you're actually looking in a mirror of all the things that you've experienced before you met your twin. These things get amplified and triggered so that you can heal them. So when your twin is actually looking at you, my beautiful Aquarians, they're seeing all the stuff that they've been running away from their whole life. And they get avoidant. They don't want to look at that stuff, because to be in a twin flame connection, you have to expose your heart. You have to be seen for who you truly are. And if they've been avoiding things that have not been truly healed just yet, then they actually feel really like overwhelmed with the emotions. They feel that they will expose a part of themselves that they feel is unlovable, and they will feel judged. So they get scared, okay? And it's not as simple as that, of course. There's a lot more depth to it, but I like to describe twin flames like magnets, okay? Where both of you are identical in polarity. And when you've got two magnets that are exactly the same in energy and in frequency, then of course they attract each other, but also repel each other. There is always the space in between. Now, you're twins, so you have identical energy when you first meet each other. So I want you to be aware that it's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. Sorry, I'm just being given an image, so it's kind of like distracting me at this time. I'm scrying in the water at the same time as doing your reading. I'm seeing like lots of confetti hearts all over the place, like these gold confetti hearts that are just like falling. So, I mean, that can indicate that you and this person, eventually one day you could have the potential to get married, or it could be that either one of you have been invited to a wedding and you may talk about it. I'm not really sure how else to decode this image. It may be that you'll see confetti, gold confetti hearts somewhere. It may pop up in an advert, or it may be something you'll see like when you're out and about, maybe some confetti hearts on the floor. So it could be a sign or a symbol that you will hear from this person. I'm going to have to disconnect from that image because I can't really grasp what it's trying to tell me, okay, other than it's golden hearts that look like confetti and they're all kind of like scattered, okay? So, yeah, I'll move on from that energy. If something changes in this reading where the energy pops up and I can connect it to that image, I will definitely revisit it. But at this time, it feels very sort of redundant that it's just given to me and I don't know how it connects to your reading. So I'll just move on. Now, yes, the magnets. So imagine those magnets, okay? They attract each other, but they also repel each other. The space in between is important because it gives the opportunity for both parties to spiritually evolve, changing the frequency within themselves, okay? Now, the chaser, if they keep chasing their twin, it's going to perpetuate a cycle because the energy is not changing, the frequencies are not changing. If you keep reaching out or thinking about your twin, it will just keep going round and round circles. You'll keep revisiting the same point. But as soon as that chaser puts all that love, care, devotion, and sometimes obsession into themselves, their own personal growth, and their own true life's mission path, then you will change your frequency because you're taking a step back, okay? You change your energy, and then, of course, this magnet over here comes closer because the frequencies have changed, and it encourages, or should we say forces, your twin to have a bit of a rude awakening, and then they start to really process the stuff that they've been avoiding, and then you come together in a match. Now, as I said, it's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. If they keep avoiding the stuff, if they keep avoiding their true sort of personal growth, then it will keep the cycle stuck. And that's why I say do not wait for your twin, because when the moment is right, the universe will step in to make sure you're drawn together. So it's important to keep busy doing your thing and enjoy life, right? Also, it's worth noting, because I used to be a runner. When I first met my twin, I was a runner, okay? I had been in a very damaging previous experience with a karmic who really broke my heart, but it was more than that. I left that experience completely a shell of myself. I felt unlovable, I felt self-loathing, I felt I had nothing to offer, and then of course the universe ushered in my twin. When you go through moments of trouble or trauma or any difficulties, the universe tends to bring in your twin, because that's the heightened peak in your life where your twin is basically, it forms a function, as it were. It's like your twin is there to trigger the stuff. It is to amplify things so you really look at them and do not ignore them and just brush past them. So when I met my twin was very loving and came towards me, and there was unconditional love there, and I was like, no, I can't do this. So I would push my twin away, even though deep down I knew that I had met the one. I knew that I loved my twin, but I was so shaken and broken from a previous experience that I felt, number one, I had nothing to offer. I felt like I was not enough. I was also feeling insecure, had trust issues, and I just felt that love hurts. Love could actually break me again. And if I connect to my twin, this person could actually do the same. So I didn't feel safe enough to open up to that level of vulnerability and love. So I pushed my twin away. And of course, I didn't realize it at the time. It wasn't something I was conscious of. It was more about protecting myself. So sometimes a person, their actions, we're all very complex as humans. Sometimes our actions are out of self-preservation. We push people away or keep people at arm's length in order to preserve our hearts. And it's important to recognize that sometimes twins, they tend to have a very similar journey in life, very similar experiences, but to different degrees. And looking at your persons, I can see that your person is a very hurt person, okay? I will tap into their energy in a moment. I want to acknowledge that I'm telling you my story because what happens is you have that separation period, and then your twin actually steps away in order to focus on their own path. And then it gives a space for each twin to spiritually evolve and then come back together in a union, okay? And what I can see here for your person, the reason I'm mentioning my story is because they got a Three of Swords and a Devil card, and they've also got the Bear. So this person, they've been protecting themselves for a long time before they even met you. So I have to tap into why, but I'm not here to give anyone an excuse or a way out. I'm here to understand the energy so I can understand the outcome. Your first card there, my beautiful Aquarians, is the Clover, okay? So this is an indication that you were very surprised when you met your twin. I feel you were also quite detached when you first met this person. You're like, it's almost like love snuck up on you. Okay, and suddenly you were hooked. Suddenly there was a crave. I keep getting this energy of craving for you. And I feel right now that you are getting on with your life, trying to change your life around. I feel deep down you would want to have another chance with this person. However, the Queen of Swords says you're detaching even further. You're taking a step back. I feel like you're paying attention to what's going on, but I feel quite... like seriously, I feel you're about to cut the cord, okay? I feel like you're being very direct about what you want. I feel it has been a very difficult relationship. I feel you've struggled with this because not only were you feeling very exposed yourself in this union and opening up your heart to this person, it was very, very difficult. And I'm sending you a huge hug out there because the separation period, it is painful. Okay, it is a very difficult journey to take. I know that because twin flames, they flip the energy. Okay, so eventually the runner becomes the chaser and vice versa. So each party will know what it feels like to have that level of difficulty and that feeling of abandonment, because that's what happens in a twin flame connection. There tends to be abandonment issues from one party. Okay, and that sort of gets triggered and played out in the twin flame connection because each party has to learn a lesson and has to heal the things that have been left unhealed for quite some time. So I feel for your person there is abandonment issues, but I will clarify that a little bit more. I feel like there's an energy here of you trying to, as I said, turn your life around. This is a card of fortune. Wheel of Fortune. So you know that this is a destined relationship. You knew that this person was your person right from the very beginning. However, I feel things have got a little bit cold and I feel like you're in protective mode right now. I feel with the Strength card there, it says courage, I feel that you were bold enough to open yourself up to this union, to really give this person your heart, your unconditional love, support, and nurturing. And I feel this person, it's like nobody you've ever met before, okay? I even feel like you opened yourself up to do things that you've never done before with this person. And, you know, it just feels like, now, don't shoot the messenger when I say this. This is the energy that's coming through. It's like taming your heart. So perhaps you felt that no one could tame you in the past. And this person, your twin, also felt the same. Now, you know, humans, we're not here to tame each other, but I feel there's this level of independence between both of you that it's almost like when you met each other, you both stopped in your tracks and was like, oh, this is something special. This is something different. And that's why it's so like disorientating that this twin flame connection has led to a separation. So I feel like you're trying to understand right now what's gone on. I do feel to some degree you've struggled and angry at this person. And I feel with the Strength card, I feel like you've also had a lot of patience. For some of you, you've waited for this person and you're trying to overcome obstacles within yourself in order to make peace with this situation as well. Okay. With the Courage card, I'm also getting this sense that you're trying to look at your life from a bird's eye view because there's a lot of detachment coming in your side of the reading. And it can also be that you're looking at things in your own like past that you're healing in order to, it's almost like you're detaching in order to heal it, if that makes sense. We do have a Queen of Swords here. So this is also a very interesting card because it's like, this is a card of like detaching, but also being really blunt, like almost giving an ultimatum saying, I can't do this anymore. You need to pay attention because I'm about to cut the cord. Wake up. If you don't mature, I'm gone. So I definitely get a sense here that you are being realistic about your circumstances. You're being very straightforward. But the Queen of Swords is like strong, independent, really a lot of self-esteem is what I meant to say, really self-sufficient as well. So I feel like you don't need this person in your life, but you've craved this person or you wanted this person in your life. But I feel like you're trying to let go of any false narratives because you feel, is this really your twin? Some of you are thinking perhaps there's no such thing as a twin flame connection. I really feel right now you're doing a lot of soul searching and questioning about this, because the Queen of Swords is to be cerebral, to be in your head. So I feel like you're trying to think logically with your head because you followed your heart and it ended up getting hurt, okay? Now we do have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles also tells me that it was a surprise. This love was a surprise on you as well. So I get a sense here that you're trying to create balance and harmony in your life. But I really need to pull a card on this because it's quite interesting. There's a couple of dynamics coming through, so I have to really honor all the dynamics that are coming through, okay? Now, the first one, and this may not resonate with everyone, but I'll give you each dynamic that I've got coming through, and you can apply yourself to which one is yours. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't fit. It just may not be your reading if it doesn't fit, but I just want you to be aware. I'm getting two energies. One is that either you and your twin are with other people. You've chosen a karmic for the time being, or when you first met, you were both with other people. However, you crave each other. Okay, so it just feels like something's in the way. Okay, now I'm going to pull a card for each scenario, but also I'm tapping into an energy of you and your person being single. So it's almost like I've got a couple of dynamics going on, so I have to honor each one. Let's go with the one where you and your person, when you first met, you had other people. Okay, so if you connect to that, let's see what's going on there now. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Queen of Wands, Four of Swords. Okay, so this tells me that if you met and you both had other people, now you're both single. Okay, the Four of Swords is a solitary energy, and it's about gaining confidence, having a glow up in life. It's really about learning to express yourself, erect healthier boundaries, and learning to love yourself. Okay, so I feel that's the lesson you and your twin are called to learn in the separation period. So if you met each other when you both had someone else, I feel both of you are single now, and there is a potential for both of you to come together, is what I see. For those of you who are currently with other people, and there's no judgment here, okay? I just want to tap into that energy because I do see it. Full card and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, I'm just going to pull one more. There may be children involved, so it may be hard to walk away. Okay, but in time, I feel there is the potential, and I don't like to say this, I'm not here to cause any drama or anything like that. You've got an Eight of Cups and a Hermit card as well. So it's like, if you and your person, if you're both with other people and you're both truly unhappy, there will come a point in your future where you need to mature and decide what's best for all parties. So I feel there is this energy of both you and your person eventually walking away from your current situation, but there's going to be space and time. You're not actually going to rush into each other's arms when that happens. I feel like there's going to be space and time for you to do the spiritual work and then come together in a union later on. But there is space there, okay? So it's not like you're both going to rush off to your twin. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there as well, okay? Because I feel like there's an element of control, holding yourselves back, like, okay, I'm not going to leave one thing and rush into something else. I definitely don't feel that for you. And for the majority energy that I'm feeling of my beautiful Aquarians who do not have anybody, and their twin does not have anybody, okay, I definitely see that there is the potential for you and your person to come back together in union. However, there needs to be an honest, open conversation and accountability taken, because I feel there's some addictions or there's some sort of blockage, there's some sort of doubts going on here, and I feel it's not all plain sailing. So I got to be honest with you, okay? It's going to be a bit of a project, but I feel both of you can make it work. You can make it happen. Now, on your person's side of the street, they've got the bear. The bear is someone who is very strong. Okay, they've had to be strong. Life has taught them to be strong. I feel your person, and again, this is no excuse. I'm just picking up on the energy. This person was bullied really heavily when they were younger, and it knocked their sense of confidence straight away when they were young. And they found it very hard to build back after that. They may not talk about it. They may briefly like mention it from time to time, but they were actually badly bullied. Okay. And it's like when a person is bullied or hurt in that way, sometimes they, are shaped by this experience. And whilst it is in their past, sometimes when you're about to open up and be vulnerable with another person, sometimes those feelings come back to the surface, like they come back to haunt you, like feeling not enough or feeling exposed. And, I feel to some degree, there's some doubt. I get a sense here, this person, there is some very deep sorrow that this person has experienced as well. It's not just bullying. So whatever this person has gone through, they are one tough cookie. Okay. And again, I'm not here to give anyone an excuse or a way out. I'm here to try and understand the energy. And if you look up the meanings of the cards, you'll actually see that too. Now, the bear indicates a very protective energy. Okay. Almost like a forceful force field around this person. And I feel like they are in a period of self-reflection. And it's taken them a long time to get there. It's really interesting that they're number 15, and they've also got the Devil card, because this person has been feeling stuck their whole life. And, of course, this could also indicate Capricorn energy, but the Devil card is to highlight where this person is self-sabotaging or getting in their own way, okay? To some degree, I feel an element of control, okay? I feel this person, they keep their feelings way below the surface. It's really hard for this person to cry, is what I see as well. And there's a lot of pressure on this person's shoulders. I feel like they've bottled it all up, whatever it is, okay? Because I feel this person's quite a protective person. They're quite a private person. The Devil card is actually a card of lust. Sometimes it can indicate when people have had levels of trauma that in order to avoid true intimacy, they use physical attraction and attention. So I feel this person has covered over their feelings. But deep down, I feel like they want to talk to you about that, because the way they feel, they see you as someone that they could spend their life with. But looking at your energy, you can't feel that from this person. You know that the energy is different, that this connection is like no other. However, you're standing there waiting for communication or wondering why. I mean, if you look at the cards, it's really interesting because we got Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Emperor, Empress. So this can indicate, either there are influences from the family or, from ancestral wounding, family lineage, things that you've experienced in your past and your person has also experienced that have shaped how you operate in love, and that both of you are quite cautious or both of you are detached in some way. But it can also indicate, this energy that both of you are divine counterparts and you can feel it. However, both of you, it's like the conversation that's never truly been had, because I feel this person, either they've got some sort of toxic trait going on right now or a pattern, a cycle of repeat. I do feel that this person has a lot of pain. I mean, it's covered by the Three of Swords and the Devil card. That's a lot of pain haunting this person. Okay, so let me just pull a card on that. They're also highlighting, because the Three of Swords can also be words spoken that wounded. Okay, and because I picked up on an energy of this person being bullied when they were younger, there's something that was said to this person that plays out in their mind, especially when they're at a low ebb. Okay, they don't think about it all the time, don't get me wrong, but when they're really feeling extra sensitive, stuff from the past really haunts this person. Now we've got the Page of Pentacles, we've got the Two of Wands, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, interesting. Page of Pentacles is a start of something or talking to someone new, and then there's like a space. A Two of Wands energy is like nothing happens, and then there's a Knight of Pentacles. So I need to check from a different deck, because right now, I'll always be honest, I can't discern what this means. I'm getting two energies. One is that they were talking to someone else, and then they were kind of invested in something else, and then there was like a space where they're like, no, this is not right for me. I want to be with my twin, and then they come towards you. And I also get this energy of which is a separate energy. It's like next to you, they felt like they couldn't offer you what you truly deserved. They felt like they were emotionally unavailable at this time. They were focused on their business or ambition in some way, and they thought, you know what, I'm going to settle down later. But love doesn't work on those terms. So let me just clarify with this different deck what's going on there. Knight of Pentacles. My guy said, we meant what we said, okay? So Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. Okay, they're clarifying that this person was alone. The majority energy is that this person was alone. They've been thinking about the effort that they put into this relationship, that they should have given more. Okay, and I feel time has made them realize how immature they were. But there's also something in this person's childhood where it made them focus on money, stability, responsibilities, not love. Okay, we have the Four of Wands and we have the Nine of Swords. This person regrets big time. Okay, I feel like they're haunted by the past. The Four of Swords is like, I feel like even they dream about marrying you or settling down with you, and I feel there's this level of regret that they let you go. Okay, the Four of Wands also tells me that something in the home space, they may have been going through some sort of heartbreak in the home place when they first met you. So they may have had a bereavement or a loss, or, I mean, this person could have been divorced or in a high-level commitment in the past and separated, and they were going through heartbreak. But when they met you, they were not looking for love, and I feel like they were numbing their pain. Okay, so whatever that means for you, I feel this person was numbing their pain. They wanted to offer to the connection, but they couldn't find it within themselves because of this level of pain. Okay, this person, I mean, this card really indicates how they feel about you. There's a lot of sorrow there, a lot of regret. Okay, this person, they injured your heart is what I'm feeling, and they regret it. And it also makes them feel pain that they had to do that. I will tap in and see why they had to push you away, or why the separation period is occurring. But the Ace of Swords indicates deep down they want a breakthrough. Deep down they want to talk to you. Deep down they want to tell you about the difficulties that they've experienced and what's been holding them back. This person may also tell you about some sort of surgery or procedure. I mean, it could even be that when they were younger, they were in like a major accident or something, or only when they were younger. I just want you to be aware it's not now, okay? It's something that's in the past. And they may tell you how it like created some level of depression with this person as well. So I feel there's just this energy of when you met this person, they were truly broken, okay? And I feel they didn't want to take your love to fix them. However, I feel, you know, they were bonded to this past narrative of pain, and I feel they couldn't get over it. So let me just see a little bit more. Can you show me why this person ran away? Well, we know they ran away. Seven of Swords, they're the runner. I am getting an energy that this person has also been betrayed in the past. Six of Wands. Oof, okay. Six of Wands. This person, they've been betrayed in the past. We've got the Knight of Wands as well. So I feel this person chose to, you know, not connect to anyone on a love level. It's like they used physical expression, you know, instead of intimacy. So as you can see, the Knight of Wands there. It's not that they were a player. That's not what I'm getting at all. But I feel like they wanted to be free-spirited. I feel like they didn't want to connect. Now, normally, when you get a Knight of Wands, I always pick up on this energy of this person was, you know, playing the field. They were a bit of a player. I'm not picking up on that energy from this person. I feel like this person was very ambitious. I feel like this person was determined to make their own way in life. And I feel like they were not looking for love. But I also feel that next to you, it's like you presented your love, kindness, and devotion to this person, and they felt they couldn't match it at that time. So they got really scared, like, what do I do with this? Aquarius is really invested in this, and so am I, but I don't really know how to give back at this time because I feel like this person was broken. I mean, the cards that they got, the Bear, the Devil card, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords. This person, very cerebral, very in their head, and I feel this person had a lot of conflict. Okay, so I feel that it's almost like I get this energy that they saw you as a prize, that they were the winner of life by having you by their side. But what they've realized in life is that whenever they're winning, it gets taken away from them. Whenever something is going well for them, it gets taken away from them. So I feel this person, they really got scared. Let me see something else, because I'm feeling strong abandonment issues here as well. Strength card. They're just telling me how strong this person is. Okay, so it's not really giving me anything more than that. The World card. Something come to an end. Eight of Pentacles. They focus on work. The Devil card. Two of Cups. Yeah, so, I mean, I feel like they were running away from something, but it's kind of like off limits. So it could be a high-level commitment that they had in the past, or something from childhood that they've been running away from. I'm not allowed to see it for some reason, and I normally pick up on energy. But when you first met, because this is you two meeting, okay, this person, the Devil card, they were like focusing on their plans. They were, you know, enjoying their work, or they were working towards something. I feel like they were focused on their money, and they were in a cycle of repeat, which is to not connect to love. It was to be strong, to hold everything together. And the World card, I even feel that there's an energy coming out that either this person was going to travel, or was going to, you know, emigrate or go across the world. I feel like this person was going to change their life completely, and then suddenly, bam, twin flame came in, and it really stopped them in their tracks. But I feel they were not emotionally available to open up to it at this time. Okay, so this is clarifying how they feel about you. They know that you are their twin. They know that there is a bond that is between you both that is like no other. Now, I want to go one more, because I'm not truly getting to the crux of this for this person. I'm not sure why I'm not being shown. I'm just going to change the energy up a little bit more. Can you show me a little bit more about this person? What's going on there? Eight of Swords. They're stuck. Yeah, I mean, they're stuck because of their pain. Sometimes people are really good at getting on and over things, getting on with things and over things. But this person is stuck in a very painful narrative. Okay, so they're all up in the Swords energy. And, you know, Eight of Swords is like this person didn't even realize, or was not aware. They couldn't see how the pain that they've experienced in the past actually made them make the choices that they've made. They influenced, you know, this person's past influenced who they are now. And I feel this person's only beginning to see it. So I do feel like this person, they're presenting right now as still being connected to that past narrative. So this person, whilst I feel they are going to be seeking healing as they mature, I feel like they're not ready. Okay, so I got to be honest with you there. But to keep clarifying the cards and they keep coming out the same, all I'm being given is that this person has had a lot of pain. And again, whilst, you know, you can't do anything with that, my beautiful Aquarians, I can only give you what I can give you. Now, the outcome. This is interesting because we flip the energies, okay? So the outcome here is the Ship and the Hearts. So this indicates that you and your person, you can take this journey of life and love with each other. They've got the Hearts, so that indicates that they do love you, okay? Because this is how it works out between you and them. So this is about them opening their heart, choosing love rather than fear, okay? Rather than addiction, rather than obstacles or lust or obsession. This person is choosing love in the future. Okay, now this reading is good for the next 6 weeks. So this person is trying to find balance. We've also got the Ship there, and this is for you, which is really about movement, change. You're trying to change your life. And some of you may even be going traveling, or there's going to be a conversation about travel. But ultimately, I feel that there's some sort of distance between you. And it could be physical long distance, but I feel it's like your hearts are oceans apart right now, and I feel like there is a lot of work still to be done. You can't just expect to come running into each other's arms and it be okay, because I feel there needs to be an honest, open conversation, and your person needs to take accountability for their actions, okay? And because I feel partly you just want answers. Now, this is what I'm saying. Okay, we've got the Emperor and the Empress, and we've got the Queen of Swords, and we've got the King of Swords. Okay, so both of these are a pair. Divine counterpart pair, King and Queen of Swords. These could represent mother, father type figures or guardian type figures, an influence there. So I have to pull a card and see if that's what I'm really picking up on, because it's like both of you have had very similar childhoods, and to some degree I feel whatever has gone on in that childhood, there is an influence. And I feel this is something that will really be looked at, especially since we've got a Fool card right there, which indicates the beginning, the foundation of something, the start of something. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We have the Moon card. Okay, I feel like with the Moon card showing up, it's like the fears. Can you both mature to come together? But it's also about the path, you know, that level of independence versus domesticity and settling down. And I feel both of you can find a way through that. You have to go through the dark night of the soul, as it were, really sort through the stuff. Okay, if you see the Moon card, I'm just clarifying whether these are like for people or whether it is like aspects of self. And with the Moon card, as I said, I feel it's aspects of self. This is about both of you in the transformational period of metamorphosis. So both of you are in the rite of passage of the twin flame connection. Separation, you have to look at the inner fears, purge the negativity, or tap into your inner awareness. This is a time for, you know, going through your shadow self. So I feel both of you. Also, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. Also, every time you look up at the moon, my beautiful Aquarians, they're telling me, my guides are telling me that both of you look up at the moon at the same time and you both have the same thought. I wonder if they're thinking about me. Okay, and this person, you may even have a conversation about the moon and whether both of you are thinking of each other around about that time as well. You are, okay? I just want you to be aware of that. But as you can see there, the Four of Cups indicates that both of you feel unfulfilled. Okay, and that both of you were surprised by this love, that the universe brought you together, and that both of you had to do the work before you can truly come together. So I feel that both of you dream of each other as well, is what I'm being given. So I feel both of you can come together in union. I mean, we have a match here with the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, so I feel both of you are maturing at a different rate. I want you to be aware of that. Let me just pop that back where it should be. It should be here. That should be there. It's just interesting that we got two pairs in your chart. So I feel to some degree a past situation is influencing this. Your energy, we've got the Fool card. So this is a desire to have a new start. Some of you are like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. You feel like you want to move forward. You want to move on. So some of you may be feeling that what's happened, you know, what's caused this kind of ripple effect in your relationship, it just feels like you're done, because I feel like you can't wait anymore. And whilst you want this person to step up and, you know, take accountability for actions, you feel actions speak louder than words, and their actions right now is to be withdrawn. It is stalemate. Nothing is happening, okay? My guides are just telling me that I've got them in the wrong place. Yeah, Queen of Swords is over here. King of Swords is over here. The Emperor, Knave of Wands. Now, we've got the Six of Wands and the Knave of Wands, okay? So what I see here with these two cards and the positions they're in, I feel that actually you and your person, I feel there is going to be another cycle of repeat, okay? Because your person, they got the Emperor and the Empress, but they also got the Knave. So that means that this person, they need to mature, but they need to also look at this fear inside them that makes them bolt, that makes them run, because it's not quite healed yet, okay? The Knave of Wands is like, they're going to send you a message. They're going to reach out. It's going to be a very flirtatious message. It's going to be like on the surface, flirty kind of message, lusty. Okay, and at first you may be like, excuse me, you don't come to me like that after all this time. I don't think so. So I feel there's going to be like this little cycle of repeat at first, but then I feel you move on from that, okay? The Six of Wands does indicate that you'll be happy to some degree that this person reaches out. However, with the King of Swords, it really tells me that you are still detached. You're kind of like waiting to see what they're going to do rather than jump straight into this. So I feel that you are detaching, and that's making them come forward. The Knave of Wands tells me that they're going to be bolder this time. They're going to chase you. I feel also that this person, they've been called to look at their true life's mission and purpose path, because I feel like they were drifting, and then they'll have a little bit more focus. They're going to tell you about something that they're doing that they're quite excited about, and it may be something new, and it actually helps them free up time, is what I'm seeing there as well. So basically, I see that you and your person, you're going to be messaging each other back and forth, and that'll be in the next 6 weeks. Now, looking at this energy, I don't see a physical coming together, but I'm just going to clarify that. And what I mean by that is you seeing each other face to face in the next 6 weeks. Let me see if that's happening or if it's just messaging. Queen of Cups. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. So I feel with the Queen of Cups, it's really about setting healthier boundaries. It's recognizing that both of you have fallen in love with each other. However, both of you need to work on yourself at this moment. Yeah, there's a wait. So you'll be messaging each other, but in terms of physically seeing each other, I feel like there's a bit of a wait there yet, okay? So it could be the very end of December or into 2024. And I know that sounds like really far away, but my gosh, it's like middle of November right now. And it's nearly the end of the year, so it's about 6 weeks. We've got that Queen of Cups there, which is to be in love, but it's also to feel very sensitive. It's like supportive messaging back and forth, but it's also about recognizing what you have to offer. The Eight of Pentacles is to work on yourself, okay? And we've got the Hangman there as well. So I'm just getting this. I'm just getting this song. One moment, please. Now, I'm sure this song has come up before for another reading. I can't place which one, but I'll just give you what I can hear. It's not love I'm running from, just the heartbreak I know will come. Everywhere I go, your face I see. Nowhere to run, baby, nowhere to hide. Now, if my memory serves me well, because I feel like that did come up in another reading somewhere else, I'm not really sure. I want to say Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. Okay, I'm just going to put that there because I think that's what it is, but I'm probably wrong, so I will check it up just in case. But this song, it may be relevant because you may hear it in the next coming weeks or months, which indicates your person is about to reach out, okay? But, I mean, if you listen to the lyrics, it's literally like, I'm not afraid of love itself, I'm afraid of being hurt, because this person is a very hurt person. And again, that's not an excuse. Some people, you know, all of us have been through some level of trauma, or have been hurt in the past, but we don't just run away. But some people, we have to acknowledge that they're not very good at coping with stuff because sometimes those wounds are too deep, or the person is really sensitive and it takes them a long time. And each person is different. What takes one person years to get over, it may take another person a lifetime or never get over. So it's really important to recognize we all have our own time frame. Okay, so just going to get some final cards there. So we have, I miss holding you. Okay, and I actually believe that that is true. That is the energy that's coming through here. This person does think about you a lot. The silence is killing me. Okay, I feel like this person, they don't really want to reach out until they feel they're in a place to offer you at least something of themselves. Okay, so that's probably why they've taken a long time to message. We've also got, I'm making a plan to come back to you. And I'm just going to get some final cards from this deck here. The fact that we've got a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords, it does mean that both of you are going to message. However, it's going to be very, like, a little bit cold at first. Even though this person, their approach is going to be very flirtatious. I feel, you know, it is going to be quite detached at first. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Oh, it's as if they actually, you know, answered my question. I distance myself to avoid my feelings. So this person, they have been running away from their feelings. I'm struggling to resolve my life. There's a level of chaos that goes with this person. And as I said, I feel like they're not really reaching out to you until such time as they can offer you a piece of them. And they wanted one more, so let's go for that one more. Yeah, okay. I sabotaged this connection and I regret it. Okay, now of course there are other cards in this deck that say things like, you know what, I don't think I can be with you, I need to be on my own, and you got the cards that you got because that connects to this particular twin flame. So I do feel that this person is planning to reach out to you, but of course I always say do not wait for your twin, because you will wait a lifetime. Get busy focusing on your path, because remember, it activates the energy and your person comes towards you when you are changing the frequency that you're in. So I'm just going to, okay, we got 2 ruin, interesting. Okay, so the first one we got here is the water ruin, and this is about emotions, okay? You're going to dream about this person right before they message you as well, okay? But this is about love, it's about feelings, and how this person felt really overwhelmed. Also, there's some sort of psychic bond between you and this person, and they can feel it. They've even been thinking about it quite a lot. It's like, how do they know how I feel? How do they know when I'm going to reach out? There's this energy of just knowingness. And also we've got the sun ruin, and that's all about victory. It's about clear vision. It's about achievement. So whatever it is that you want to achieve in this connection, there is the potential for it. But the sun really represents personal growth, enlightenment, and recognizing that they need to follow their heart. And I do feel there's childhood wounding here. The sun card, there is a child on that card, and that's about being vulnerable and open. And I feel something in this person's past really shut them down, caused a lot of pain, and it influenced them going forward. So I feel the way that they've approached their friendships as well as relationships, there's been a disappointment. They've tended to self-sabotage in quite a few areas of their life, but I do feel like they're trying to do the work to repair and come back to you, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you, my beautiful Aquarians. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians, and love and light.